Number 1. The 1978 Chevrolet C10 might just be the perfect ride for you. Priced at $9,000 or best offer. This truck is located in Nampa, Idaho, right near Cherry and Canada Road. The seller is motivated and even open to trades for other classic vehicles or fun toys, so there's plenty of flexibility. This Chevy is powered by an original 350 V8 engine, mated to the original transmission, and it runs like a dream. The engine fires up effortlessly every time, and once you're behind the wheel, you'll appreciate just how smoothly it drives. Whether you're taking it to a weekend car show, using it as a stylish cruiser, or simply adding it to your collection, this C10 has the bones and the attitude to fit the role. A rare and welcome feature. The factory air conditioning still works, a detail that not many of these older pickups can claim. Even better, the truck comes equipped with dual-fuel tanks, which not only adds to its practicality, but also speaks to its originality and completeness. The seller proudly notes that everything works as it should. The headlights, turn signals, windshield wipers, horn, and even the radio. This is the kind of classic truck you can hop in and drive without having to fix a laundry list of problems first. Visually, the truck is a head-turner. Its classic C10 lines and old-school styling naturally draw attention. Whether you're cruising through town or parked at a local meetup, this truck stands out with its timeless design. And with a clean and clear Idaho title already in hand, the buying process should be straightforward and hassle-free. In short, this 1978 Chevy C10 isn't just a pretty face. It's a functional, road-ready classic that has been lovingly cared for and maintained. If you're looking for a vintage pickup that's as reliable as it is stylish, this one deserves a spot on your short list. Reach out to the seller, check it out in person, and maybe even strike a deal, because trucks like this don't stay available for long. Number 2. The 1990 GMC 1500 regular cab long bed, priced to move at just $2,900, located in Burlington, Ontario. With only 137,600 kilometers on the odometer, this truck has plenty of life left in it and could be the perfect budget-friendly project, daily driver, or base for a full restoration. This GMC is powered by an automatic transmission and is reported to run and drive well, which is a huge plus for anyone looking for a dependable truck they can put to work right away. Whether you need something for hauling, occasional trips to the hardware store, or just a solid classic to build up over time, this truck gets the job done without breaking the bank. Finished in a gray exterior with matching gray interior, the truck retains a straightforward, no-frills aesthetic that's ready for a second life. The long bed layout is ideal for hauling gear, equipment, or even building materials. A practical setup that makes this pickup more than just a pretty face. And with its regular cab configuration, it's simple, functional, and ready for a driver who appreciates classic utility. The seller does note that the truck needs some body work, which is common for vehicles of this era, especially in Canada where winters and road salt take their toll. That said, if you're handy with a welder or know a good body shop, this could be a perfect low-cost entry point into the world of classic trucks. The foundation is solid, and you're starting with a vehicle that already runs and drives well, a big step ahead of many non-running projects out there. At this price point, it's rare to find a truck with such low kilometers that doesn't need mechanical attention. For just under $3,000, you get a working vehicle with vintage charm and real potential, whether you keep it mostly stock or turn it into something more custom. If you're looking for a budget-friendly GMC from the golden age of pickups, or even a reliable spare truck with some DIY upside, this 1990 GMC 1500 might be exactly what you're after. Don't wait too long. Trucks like this with solid bones and a clean drivetrain tend to get scooped up quickly. Number 3. The 1995 Ford F-150 XLT Flareside, offered for $8,750 and located in Frisco, Texas. With its unmistakable OBS, Old body style, charm, sporty Flareside bed, and a fresh round of upgrades. This truck stands out as a classic that's been given new life without losing its old-school soul. Under the hood, it's powered by a trusty 5.0-liter V8, mated to an automatic transmission, delivering smooth power whether you're cruising around town or heading out on a weekend haul. The truck still runs and drives as it should, and the AAIC blows cold, a must-have for those hot Texas afternoons. What sets this one apart is the attention that's already been invested in bringing it back to life. The new professional paint job gives a fresh, clean look, while the interior has been treated to brand new carpet and a new headliner, giving the cabin a much-needed refresh. On the exterior, both front and rear bumpers have been replaced, along with new headlights, taillights, and a grille, completing a polished, updated appearance that doesn't stray too far from the original design. It's rolling on new tires and stopping confidently with new brakes, making it a sharp-looking truck that's also road-ready. The seller has put in over $8,500 worth of upgrades, a sign of commitment to preserving and enhancing this mid-90s classic. But like most old trucks, it's not without its quirks. The odometer is not reading clearly, a common issue on these models. But mileage is estimated around 180,000 miles. Additionally, there's a power steering leak that will need attention. It's not a perfect truck. But then again, perfection isn't the goal here. This is a nostalgic, eye-catching pickup with real character and a solid platform for either daily driving or further customization. The title is clean and in hand, ready to transfer to a serious buyer who appreciates the legacy of the OBS Ford trucks. The seller is straightforward. Cash buyers only, and lowball offers will be ignored. This is your chance to own a Parv 150 history with many of the expensive restoration steps already handled. So if you're in the market for a standout 90s pickup that blends classic style with modern updates, and you don't mind getting your hands a little dirty finishing what's been started, this 1995 F-150 XLT Flareside could be the one you've been waiting for. Number 4. The 1976 Ford F-150, listed at $12,500 and located in Denver, Colorado, is a solid example of old-school American truck toughness with the kind of care and updates that make it ready to enjoy right now. This extended cab, short bed F-150 is powered by the original Ford 360 V8 engine, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, offering the kind of raw, connected driving experience that modern trucks just don't deliver anymore. And the best part? It runs and drives great, ready to hit the road without hesitation. The body is reported to be rust-free, which is a big deal on a truck of this vintage. It's received plenty of mechanical and cosmetic love recently. A new battery, new alternator, new starter, and even a new steering bar and engine valve cover. All signs of a truck that's been actively maintained rather than forgotten. On the inside, comfort hasn't been overlooked. The cabin features new upholstery, giving a clean, refreshed look, and both the air conditioning and heater work, making it a capable cruiser in any season, whether you're rolling through snowy Colorado roads or soaking in summer heat. Cooling has also been upgraded with a new radiator, and it's got a new electric fuel pump, ensuring steady performance and drivability. The extended cab and short bed configuration make it a rare and desirable setup, long enough to be useful, short enough to be sporty, and with that extra bit of space inside the cab that's always appreciated. This truck is being listed by a friend, so serious buyers are encouraged to call 720 for 360-793 directly. The seller is also Spanish-speaking, habla español, and located in the Edgewater area of Denver. If you're looking for a clean, reliable, and classic Ford that already has a ton of updates, works as it should, and still offers room to make it your own, this 1976 Ford F-150 is absolutely worth checking out. Whether for weekend cruising, hauling, or simply reliving the golden era of trucks, this one has all the right ingredients. Number 5. The 1993 Dodge Ram, listed at $12,000 and located in Thornton, Colorado. This is the final year of the first-generation Dodge Ram body style, and one of the most sought-after thanks to its reliable drivetrain and iconic Cummins diesel option. Under the hood sits a six-cylinder diesel engine, most likely the legendary 5.9 L12 Al Cummins, though the listing doesn't specify. It's what made these trucks a favorite among haulers and collectors alike. Known for its bulletproof reliability, massive torque, and simplicity, this engine has become synonymous with longevity and serious towing power. The truck features a manual transmission, giving you complete control over all that diesel grunt, and is paired with 4WD, making it ready for snow, mud, trails, or the job site. With an odometer reading of 203,000 miles, it's just getting warmed up in diesel years, especially with the proper care these engines are known to receive. Cosmetically, it's listed in good condition, and while no photos or interior details are provided in the ad, the clean Colorado title and honest mileage indicate this is a well-preserved, straight-talking workhorse. The minimal electronic interference and mechanical simplicity of the early 90s trucks mean easier maintenance and fewer surprises down the road. Whether you're looking for a durable tow rig, a farm companion, or a rock-solid platform for a classic truck build, this 1993 Dodge Ram is a prime candidate. These first-gen Rams with a diesel/manual/4WD combo are only going up in value, and they don't come around often in clean, drivable condition like this. If you've been holding out for a no-nonsense diesel classic with real muscle and serious collector appeal, this might just be the one. Strong, simple, and built to last, this Dodge is ready for its next chapter. Number 6. The 1996 Dodge Ram 2500 V10. Priced at just $5,000 and located in Aurora, Colorado. This extended cab 3/4-ton truck is built for heavy-duty work and long-haul toughness, with a drivetrain and motor combo that was made to take punishment and keep rolling. Under the hood is the mighty 8.0 LV10 Magnum engine. Dodge's answered to serious torque before diesel dominance really took over. It puts out massive low-end grunt, perfect for hauling, towing, or carrying heavy loads. And despite the V10's thirst for fuel, it's known for durability and sheer pulling force. Mated to an automatic transmission and paired with 4WD, this truck is ready for snowstorms, dirt roads, or towing a camper through the Rockies. With only 106,000 miles on the odometer, this truck is just getting started for a 90s heavy-duty platform. That's surprisingly low for a workhorse of this caliber, especially one known to regularly surpass 200K with basic maintenance. The extended cab provides extra room for gear, tools, or passengers, and also comes with bed liner to protect the bed during tough jobs. The seller mentions it's a little rough, which probably refers to cosmetic dings or minor wear, not uncommon for a nearly 30-year-old work truck. But what matters is that it runs great and has newer tires, so it's ready to hit the road or job site today. Whether you're in need of a serious tow rig or ranch partner or just a dependable old-school 4x4 that can take a beating, this 1996 Dodge Ram 2500 V10 is tough to beat for the price. Trucks like this don't come around often with low miles, and a drivetrain this capable for just $5,000. If you can handle a little rough around the edges, this beast will pay you back in reliability and muscle. Number 7. The 1984 F-154x4 Ranger XLT, listed for just $6,000 in East Lawrence. Powered by a 351 MV8 and loaded with both mechanical and cosmetic upgrades, this old-school workhorse is more than just a vintage truck. It's a fully revived rig ready for weekend cruising, trail crawling, or shop showings. Starting with the powertrain, it's got a rebuilt C6 automatic transmission with receipt in hand and freshly rebuilt cylinder heads, complete with machine work, new lifters, valve seals, and head gaskets, all professionally done. On top of that, there's a brand new Edelbrock intake manifold and a Performer Series 1406 600 CFM carburetor with electric choke, a trusted combo for solid throttle response and street manners. B mechanically, the updates continue. It's got a new battery, alternator, brake booster, spark plugs and wires, ignition coil, and a new fuel tank, all essentials for long-term dependability. Suspension and steering have been addressed too, with new ball joints, front brakes, gas shocks, and front wheel bearings. Even the front and rear differentials have been serviced with fresh gear oil. The rugged 4x4 drivetrain and Goodyear Wrangler 31-inch tires mounted on Mickey Thompson chrome wheels mean this thing looks the part and backs it up with real capability. Glass back exhausts give a throaty, aggressive sound that fits the era, loud, proud, and full of attitude. Inside the cab, it's been given a serious refresh. New seats, door panels, dash cover, and a retro sound stereo system with a 12-inch subwoofer and Pioneer amplifier, blending vintage looks with modern audio punch. It's a nod to the past with some updated creature comforts to make every ride enjoyable. This Ford has a clean title and is listed as cash only, so no trades or financing. But at $6,000, you're getting a ton of value. This isn't just a fixer-upper. It's a well-loved and partially restored classic with thousands already invested in mechanical and cosmetic upgrades. Whether you're a Ford fan, vintage truck enthusiast, or someone who appreciates reliable American iron with soul and character, this 1980F 150 Ranger XLT 4x4 is a worthy addition to your collection or garage. Ready to drive, turn heads, and take on anything you throw its way. Number 8, the 1987 Dodge Dakota, listed at just $3,900 in Cookson. With 148,000 miles, a clean title, and a long list of recent maintenance, this first-generation Dakota is ready to work, cruise, or serve as a dependable daily driver. Under the hood, this mid-sized pickup features a 5-speed manual transmission with overdrive, giving you solid control and great fuel economy. A real bonus if you're using it for commuting or hauling. The 8-footbed makes it especially useful for utility work, camping gear, or even light commercial hauling, something you won't easily find in today's smaller pickups. This truck has seen plenty of recent mechanical TLC. Front and rear brakes have been recently replaced, along with the inner and outer tie rods, which means you're getting a rig that drives straight and stops strong. A new AIC compressor has also been installed. And yes, the air conditioning works, along with everything else inside and out. Even the tires are low mileage, meaning you won't need a budget for a new set anytime soon. Best of all, there's no body rot. That's a big deal for a truck this age, and it speaks volumes about how it's been kept over the years. Whether you're a fan of vintage trucks, need a reliable and simple workhorse, or just want something with a little old-school charm, this Dakota delivers. Simple, solid, and surprisingly capable, this 1987 Dodge Dakota might be the low-cost, low-drama pickup you've been looking for. Number 9. The 986 Chevrolet C10 Silverado, available now for $4,500 in Fort Wayne. The seller's moving out of state and can't take it long, but that's your gain because this truck runs and drives very well and is ready to hit the road today. Powered by a 5.0L 305 V8 paired with an automatic transmission, this C10 offers smooth performance and classic small block reliability. It's also equipped with tilt steering and air conditioning, though the AIC will need to be converted to modern fittings before it can be recharged. Heat works great, which means it's ready for cooler months too. Interestingly, the RPO code sheet indicates it was ordered with Scottsdale equipment, which explains the single headlight setup, a cool detail for classic truck enthusiasts. Aside from the Edelbrock carburetor and an aftermarket radio, the rest of the truck is all original, staying true to its factory roots. There are a few honest flaws, like minor rust around the rear wheel wells and under the cab, plus a slow oil pan gasket leak. But the coolant and other fluids are solid, and the truck has been used regularly, driven daily during summer, both around town and on the highway. with no problems. If you're looking for a dependable classic with vintage appeal that you can drive while slowly restoring, this 1986 C10 Silverado fits the bill. It's strong, well-kept, and has the soul of a true American workhorse. Asking $4,500 or best offer. A solid price for a clean-running square body in this condition. Number 10. The 1985 Chevy C10 Silverado, available now for just $4,500 in Charleston. Painted in a bold red, this long bed beauty is powered by a 305 small block V8 mated to a turbo 350 automatic transmission, delivering old-school reliability and simplicity under the hood. Equipped with power windows and power door locks, this Silverado offers a touch of comfort alongside its vintage work truck roots. The wheels and tires were replaced roughly 3 years ago, and they've seen minimal mileage since. It also comes with a newer radiator, which helps keep things cool, always a plus in a classic like this. Now, it's worth noting that the truck has been sitting for a couple of years, so it's not quite turnkey yet. The seller recently installed a new battery and got it running, but it currently requires fuel to be poured into the carburetor to start, suggesting it may need a fuel delivery fix, possibly a fuel pump clog line or carburetor tuning. This is common with trucks that have sat for a while, and it's a manageable fix for anyone with basic mechanical skills. There is some rust around the cab bottom, typical of its age, and while the odometer reads 89,000 miles, the seller notes that it may have rolled over, another common trait for trucks of this vintage. That said, if you're looking for a solid project with good bones, this long bed C10 is a great starting point. Overall, this 1985 Chevy C10 Silverado is a strong candidate for someone looking to revive a classic truck with character. A little elbow grease, and you'll have a sharp, reliable vintage cruiser or workhorse. Clean title, good potential, and offer at a fair $4,500. Ready for the right buyer to bring it back to life. Number 11. The 1971 Ford F-250 Ranger, available for $15,000 in Bakersfield, California. Built and garage kept in California its entire life, this truck runs and drives exceptionally well, solid enough to be a daily driver, but currently only enjoyed on weekend errands and short drives by its owner. Under the hood, you'll find a rebuilt 390 cubic inch V8 paired with an RV cam for added torque, breathing through an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor. This engine rebuild was done in 2018, and the truck has clocked less than 5,000 miles since then. Backed by an automatic transmission, power steering, and drum brakes upgraded with a new booster and lines. It's a pleasure to drive, reliable, strong, and responsive. The mechanicals have been thoroughly refreshed. New batteries, starter cables, and a 100-amp alternator make for strong starting and consistent charging. It's also fitted with new Cooper Stronghold A/T tires, newer electric fuel pump, and Flowmaster dual exhaust for a throatier rumble. The front coil springs have been replaced, and a recent alignment confirms everything tracks straight and true. Inside the cab, comfort hasn't been forgotten. The AIC works and blows cold, and all electrical components, including lights, blinkers, gauges, and even the radio, are fully functional. The hoses and belts are in excellent shape, and overall, the truck has been very well maintained and garage stored. Finished in a classic two-tone Ranger trim, this F-250 offers vintage appeal with modern drivability. Whether you're into weekend cruises, classic haulers, or just want a nostalgic daily with presence, this one checks all the boxes. It comes with a clean title, and the seller is open to offers or possibly a trade for a car from 1950 to 1972. For $15,000, it's hard to find a cleaner, more sorted 1971 F-250 Ranger, especially one with this level of care, mechanical updates, and a still working factory AC. A rare find, ready for its next chapter. Number 12. The 1989 Chevrolet R10 listed for just $700 in Federal Way. This square-body pickup is rear-wheel drive, powered by a 6-cylinder engine, and paired with an automatic transmission. The odometer reads just 37,828 miles, though with salvage title. It's likely been through a few rough chapters in its life. But that also means it's ready for a new one. The exterior wears a faded black paint job, and the condition is listed as fair, which is expected at this price point. But the beauty of this deal is in its potential. If you're someone who loves rolling up your sleeves and bringing old metal back to life, this R10 could be the perfect foundation. Whether you're building a patina cruiser, a shop truck, or sourcing parts for another square-body project, this truck gives you options. Square-body Chevys from the late 80s have become increasingly popular for restorations, thanks to their timeless design, simple mechanics, and wide availability of aftermarket parts. With the R10's clean lines and classic profile, even a basic budget build can turn heads. Yes, it's not turnkey, but if you're looking for a true budget-friendly entry into classic truck world, or just need a reliable base to start a longer-term build, this 1989 Chevy R10 might be the ticket. Trucks like this don't show up often at this price, and when they do, they don't sit for long. Bring a trailer, a plan, and some vision. This one's got potential waiting to be unlocked. Number 13. The 1986 Nissan D21 hardbody, listed for $5,600 in Monument. Known for their legendary reliability, solid build quality, and no-nonsense utility, these trucks have developed a cult following among enthusiasts, off-roaders, and collectors alike. This particular D21 is equipped with a 4-cylinder engine, 5-speed manual transmission, and 4WD, making it a go-anywhere, do-anything kind of rig. With an odometer reading of 246,000 miles, this truck has definitely seen some miles. But don't let that scare you. These older Nissan drivetrains are renowned for their durability, and when properly maintained, they'll keep chugging along for decades. The body style is the classic hardbody, a name it earned for its double-wall bed and tough, angular design. It's still a favorite in the mini truck and off-road communities for good reason. Simple mechanics, reliable 4x4 capabilities, and a look that screams 80s workhorse. The condition is listed as good, and with a clean title in hand, this truck is ready for its next adventure. Whether that hauling gear on a back road, tackling snowy commutes, or just cruising through town with retro charm. If you're in the market for a compact truck that's built to last, easy to maintain, and still delivers that raw, analog driving feel that modern trucks just can't match, this 1986 Nissan D21 is a rare find. They don't make them like this anymore, and when one this complete and capable pops up, it's worth a serious look.